Hi guys, it's us again, Benny and Amanda.
That's great.
Thanks.
You're doing a nice job.
Thanks. That's it from me. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
All right, yesterday. So 4 years ago, we came to Europe for the first time. We did a couple house concerts, and I think it was the first one. Yeah, the first one we did was with Harriet and Sean, who are of the Sats Sail Across the Sun world. The music cruises, if you're not familiar, our band played a rock boat. Sail Across the Sun is run by the same company, but it's hosted by the band Train, who are out of California. So a lot of folks I know from California also know Sean and Harriet from this cruise. There's your full circle connection. But they live in a little town called Chippenham. That's not far from a town called Bath, which isn't far from Bristol. So kind of a nice little shot over to see them. They put us up, which was very, very nice of them, and also just like decorated their home with some like big balloon tents sculptures. And balloon sculptures. Yeah. Just something that took a lot of time and
the
care.
House concert was in the backyard, and it was just perfect for a backyard concert. Just we had a little bit of rain, but otherwise it was just perfect weather. So nice to be outdoors and be in the fresh air.
And I got to practice my English accent yelling at their kids. Theodore and Ellis. Yep. Yeah. And they I don't know if Sean and Harriet prepped them that I was going to be cool with them using me as a human jungle gym, and they were as soon as I walked in the door, they were fired up.
They were I smell fresh meat.
And I was like, I love
Theodore ran up and said, "Welcome to the Thunderdome."
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
And
but with his actions, he did.
Yeah, but on the way in, I looked at him and I said, "You all right?" And he was like, "What?" He responded. He responded right away.
That's what made me laugh, is because you looked over your shoulder and you
English
said,
accent.
"You all right?" And he said, "Yeah."
Well, we just heard so many people.
He's the only one who would respond to your English accent.
That is not true.
So
that is
you're
false.
speaking a frequency that only 9-year-olds can understand.
Erroneous. Also great. Yeah. They're the best people. No sense of themselves, no sense of the universe. It's all about just having fun time and hanging out, and I love it. Sign me up.
All party all the time.
Anyway, just a really, and then they had a group of their friends over. They all kind of brought some really either meaningful foods to their backgrounds. There was some South African potato mushroom.
Oh my gosh, it was so
good. Dip. That's not a dip.
No, a potato salad, a casserole.
No, casserole-ish, yeah.
I could have eaten just a bowl of that. It was so
and
good.
they
But
barbecued every meat under the sun. Mm-hmm. Did it because Sail Across the Sun?
They were cooking up a bunch of scallops and shrimp in the kitchen, and Ben doesn't eat seafood, so I was in there just eating a lot of seafood.
They cooked
secretly.
Shrimp and scallops, and it never made it out of the kitchen. It didn't even make it.
That's because I was eating
outside.
it all. I was eating all of it.
But it was a lot of fun, and they kind of shouted some, I think jokingly, some song suggestions, and I gave it a shot anyway. So we ended up doing Eminem and Eagles and some other random one I couldn't think of. Anyway, it was just very fun, and their neighbors came over, was sort of younger, not couple, but a younger couple folks. That are teachers in the area, and they were both very fun and very hilarious. Yeah, got along very well.
I in the same way that Theodore and Ellis smelled on you that they could attack you.
Yeah.
With Tom and Maddie, it was just the party animal in me sees the party animal in you. We were instant best friends. Yeah. No, they were so sweet. They also were so kind to really gas me up anytime I sang, which was very sweet.
Because you're very good.
Thank you.
I'm not gassed. That's the truth, Ruth. But anyway, it was wonderful.
Oh, Harriet also ordered these really beautiful custom cupcakes with Ben's logo on them. Some of them had the American flag on them, and some of them had electric guitars. Sometimes really highly decorated stuff can sometimes taste like...
What's that stuff called?
Fondant. Yeah, but these were so good.
No,
they were
cake was
really, really,
fantastic.
really good. And just
and moist.
just those little touches like that, on top of just like feeding us well, she was always making sure that we had drinks and we were taken care of. But
Oh
there
yeah,
were
Sean,
so many.
what were his drink? It was like some kind of old fashioned, but it had some mezcal or something in it that was like meztaca.
No,
oh, it was Greece. It's that Greece
but
liquor.
It had like chocolate.
Grecian.
It had chocolate bitters in it. It was very good. No, but they both just
That too.
not in like an overdone way, but we're always just like had their like these really special touches on everything, like the decorations and those cupcakes and just taking care of us, like
And you would never know. It rained for a bit that night, but who cared?
Yeah.
They had the tents up, the gear was protected. We just kept hanging and playing, and everyone. It's England, man. It's just kind of what it does. They were saying every day this summer it felt like they'd kind of rain in the evening and then cool everything off. But it was, wonderful group, wonderful time. We got up. I know this is gonna cut into tomorrow or today. Got up and had breakfast with them as well, and so it was just really nice to hang and get a little. We got double the time we had last time.
right.
So next time maybe we'll do two full days, and then
It never feels like enough time, especially
Anywhere.
when you're with kindred spirits and people that you enjoy being with.
Yeah.
But it did feel good to have a little bit more time to bond and be together and just hang with friends. It was very sweet.
Yeah. So there's not much. We didn't do any sightseeing. We didn't do any of that. We just hung out with our peeps and had a really wonderful time.
Yeah.
And so it's a little shorter one for Chippenham, but we'll do one later tonight. We're about to head to our show in Worcester. We also spent some time in Bath, so we'll tell you we're going back tomorrow morning. We liked it so much.
We gotta see the Roman baths. We gotta fulfill our.
Oh, don't tell anybody. You gotta keep. So maybe you'll hear about it later. See ya.